Welcome back to an episode of We Are again somewhere in the campsite, and it is time for us to do a little long rest. Actually, I don't want to waste any more of those potions, so let's go for it. All right, so Liesel and Karlach. Let's see. Thank goodness I do have some supplies in my inventory. Yes, of course. That it? No talksies, no nothing? Oh no, wait a minute. Gale has something to tell us. Now that is weird. Okay. So wait a minute. Where are all of those? Okay, Shadowheart's over here. Kind of feel a little bit bad for her because she's actually a quite nice character.
Where's to step?
But I need my bruise for most of the damage, quite sadly. Alright, so Gale. Whoa, that ghosting effect is actually quite weird, see that? Like, of course it makes sense that the thing that you want to look at has some outline here. But this one kind of goes around the character, whereas if I were to go for Gale, the outline does completely break us, and now it looks like we are actually a ghost if I hover over. Kind of weird, but anyway. So, who is that? I could call her pretty, but the thing is, I didn't even read that. I was like,
Oh. My, you startled me. I, was miles away.
Interesting. Everything alright? Well, obviously it's not. We still need some magical items. The figure you conjured, who is she? Someone you miss?
Someone I miss and lost, I suppose. Mystra commands all magic. Salvation, if such a thing exists, is hers to bestow or withhold. And yet even now, more than I fear losing my own self and soul, I fear losing my command of her art. Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Would you like to experience this?
Interesting. Yes, I would.
Then follow my lead.
What exactly? Oh, this kind of experience. Or not.
Now you.
Okay, I could go with sleight of hand. Imitate the gesture quickly and decisively. Do I have some arcane? I do have some arcane. It's kind of interesting that the performance in here is just dexterity related. Everything. Very interesting. Let's just get ourselves a guidance bonus. Oh, +5. So they actually want you to succeed here. But I know my luck. Actually, it's impossible, right? Yeah. +3 and +2 makes it 100% possible to make this work. Even if you... No, wait a minute. There's actually something like a critical failure. So if you are... Was it a 1 or a 2? I think a 1 is always critical failure or whatever. So if you roll this, doesn't matter how many bonuses you have, it's gonna fail. It's just to make sure that you can't be too perfect. Say what? Fascinated.
You feel something strange, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran Mistraril Kantrak Eo.
I sense power in these words. Speak them deliberately. What did I say about my luck? Oh, this is just mean. This is absolutely mean. I don't want to roll again, right? I don't. Just because of this. The difficulty is so low that it's meant to be succeeded, right? I don't want to reroll for this kind of stuff. Oh, this is unbelievable.
No, I'm sorry. But it looks like magic's not on the cards tonight. Perhaps I'm not quite the teacher I fancy myself to be. In any case, don't blame yourself. Mystra can be a fickle mistress. Coy to a T.
Yeah.
Good night.
Oh boy. Well, we're definitely not going to cheese the system in this way. We are already like cheesing it enough with all of the saves and loads and all of the battles and whatnot. So too bad about it. Okay, so wait a minute. Can we actually talk to Willie? Like sometimes you can talk to them and there's additional info coming up. Let's see.
Well met.
Alright. So much so to this.
I should speak up.
To think, Gale's had this devastating war within himself the entire time, and only just mentioned it. Who'd keep a secret like that from his friends? You can't trust anyone these days.
You mean like a secret, like being a vampire or something? So, but you're biting me. You can feed on me tonight if you'd like. Again? Aw. Like if I do this, then I got a debuff. This is definitely not cool. So, there's a monster hunter after you?
Not anymore. Which is all that matters, really.
Yeah, we definitely took care of that. But what was he hunting you? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back.
Interesting. And who is Cazador exactly?
Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn. And he became my tormentor.
Why do I have the slight feeling that I've heard that dialogue before? That's strange, because there's the journal update happening at the same time, which is so weird. Yeah, you're sure Cazador's behind this?
It was him, I'm sure. Only he would know to send the Gur after me. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
Saved you by turning you into a vampire slave.
Well, he didn't mention the slave clause at the time. And now he sends a Gur monster hunter for me. It's a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
I definitely talked to him beforehand. I got a real deja vu. But again, it's kind of weird that the journal update didn't happen. Or happened again. But why capture you? Why not just kill you?
Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show what happens to runaways. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me.
Well, you're safe with me, definitely.
Safe? You think I'm safe? Do you know the power a vampire lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
Great. Alright, what do you suggest?
First, we have to... I don't know. Well, if we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight.
Makes sense. The interesting bit about all of the lackey sending part is that it actually annoys him a bit, right? Or like, at least we hope that it annoys them. Because he has to turn, like, create more lackeys somehow. Either by spending money to turn, or to make people actually do what he wants, or by turning him into ghouls, or like other vampires or whatever, which also is a bit of extra effort. It could also have a chance to backfire. So that's actually kind of weird. Anyway, so yeah, we got this one. If you don't mean it, I think it's better if you stay here in the camp. No. Tell me about your history. Well, we already know his history, don't we? So, now there are... I really want to know what this magical artifact actually does and why it is in my inventory. Oh, by the way, inventory stuff. Oh, I said it before, right? I'm gonna do this like inventory management off stream or something like that. But I think I actually have to do this always at the end of the episode, so that if something happens, right, next to merchants, also like a quest gets triggered or whatever, so that it actually gets recorded.
So Gale's been walking around this whole time with some sort of magic bomb in his chest. I'm not normally one to begrudge someone their secrets, but that's something I should know.
Everybody seems to want to know anything about all of this stuff. I mean, like, think about it. They could all get hit by a comet. And if no one knows it, then nothing actually changes. And even if everybody would know that a comet comes at, like, this time or something, then, yeah, what can... If there's a technology in place to change it, or like some form to change it, then it kind of makes sense, right? But if there's not, then it doesn't matter if you know it or not. It actually gets maybe even a bit more... Yeah, it actually changes your behavior in this case, right? The whole YOLO kind of thing. So... Does it matter? Should it matter? It matters if you can change it. But if you don't know it, then you can't change it. Right? And if you can't change it but know it, you still change your actions somehow. That's the weird bit. It's actually kind of strange. But okay, so I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine.
Again.
What's on your mind?
Actually, how am I holding? Okay, no, this is actually like the same thing. So nothing happened here. And then, of course, we have goody Karlach.
Soldier?
Yeah, I got a bit of metal. Yeah, infernal ones. Now, what should we do with it?
Damon told us to look out for this stuff, right? Let's go find him.
Right. But I still need to look around this goblin camp thingy. Yeah, you need to stay behind. No. We need our two brutes here. Liesel and Karlach are the reason why I'm... One of the reasons. And actually, yeah, those three, and they're like insane burst damage. Makes every fight possible.
Speak.
Yes. I'm ending of the there. Let's just draw it out as long as we can. So now let's see. We got all of them done. Time for us to go to bed and do the long rest kind of thing. Oh, what about Scratchy? There's still this strange amulet. Don't know what it was again. Or was it a... There's something about this amulet, but I totally forgot about that. Either it was something about a dog that can talk, or I can make him talk, or something like that. Yeah, It was because of Karlach. Karlach can speak with animals. So, anyhow, let's see. I need to use some resources here. I could use a supply pack, which costs an awful lot of gold. So wait a minute. If I use this one, right? Then I'm using up 10 weight and 200 gold. 200 gold, so I need 40 of those. So that means I need 20 of those. 2 times 20 makes 40. So if I were to use just cheese and camp supply items like these. No, wait a minute. Somehow the cheese is more efficient than a wine bottle. The if bank is, yeah, one of the best ones, it seems. Very interesting. Like 60 times 10? Camp supply? Yeah, wait a minute. Why do it? I only need 10 of... Yeah, I only need 10 of those. Only. So yeah, the wine is actually very expensive. If bank, very cheap. Makes it work. Let's see. Wine again? Don't know why it's not stacking properly, but... Could be whatever kind of reasons. Oh yeah, because I didn't do any... Yeah, there's more wine down here. I didn't do any real inventory management. Like, see all of those supplies here? They're all over the place, which is not good. So, what about this one? Carafe of wine, dried pork, sausage, and some other stuff. Yeah, if I get 10 of those, it's like meat. For some strange reason, it's a 1-to-1 relationship between camp supply amount and gold. Very interesting. And the grilled pork belly is a 1-to-2. Very interesting. And this is a 1-to-5. So having a supply pack is very inefficient. Whereas dried pork sausage, like any meat kind of stuff, is really good. And the owl bag, I think we should not eat. Oh, 2-to-1 relationship, even better. Blue cap. So mushrooms. We need to make more mushrooms somehow. In order to get the best efficiency. That's really weird. So there are some camp supplies that have a very, 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 very good relationship. 2-2. Okay, so fruit. Vitamin C fruit is a 1-to-1 relationship, whereas a red apple, for I don't know why, is a 1-to-6. I'm just going after the... Oh, and good berries. Wasn't there a way to create some of those? There was a spell. A cantrip, maybe even. So they are very cheap. Only 1 camp supply. But I don't know how many of those we can actually keep in our inventory. Very strange. Okay, so what we do need is more meat. In order to make that work. So, let's see. Let's just use up all of those. Yeah. So, Seal, Pasha, no, wait a minute. If bank is all over the place. Then we can go to extract. Carafe of wine. I don't know if that's special or not. But let's just go for the meat thingy. Grilled pork belly doesn't... that... 50, 35. Can I do an auto select? No. How do we even know what to auto select? So, wait a minute, there's more down there. Okay. I have to do something about this auto select. It is a wee bit weird. So, wait a minute. I have to get rid of all of that stuff. 13. All of the wine. Holy moly. Yeah, that's okay. I can actually start from the bottom and work my way up. That could be a good way. There's like tons of wine that I usually get anyway, so... Let's just pick all of this up. Lovely multi beer. So it's very tea, seal pasha soup. Like some of this has black staff, portal sherry, carafe of wine, frostwind ale. Ah, a split item. There you go. All right. 2 and 2. Oh, okay. So I need like 2 somewhere. Fish is too much. Just 2 somewhere. The red apple is too much, and the carrot is also too... Yeah, you know it. Let's split this item into 1. Now the question is, where is the remaining 1 carrot now? Ah, there we go. I could also just go with a lemon here. It definitely takes far too long just picking these things. Definitely. It would be much easier just to take a camp supply bag and be done with it, so there's no need to think about it at all. Righty. So we got Gale, we have all of our spell slots still ready, we are maxed out on health. One thing that we don't really have done that well is our inventory. Still need to do stuff. Let's see. Let's open this. Gem. Ha. Yeah. Okay. Can I give it a name? No. No. Would be cool though. Open that. What was this thing's purpose anyway? Strange. Right click, open that. Ah, there's all of the food. So, let's see. Is there a way to maybe sort it by type and latest? Does it stack at least? I don't know. It sorts it, yes, but it doesn't do much. But type maybe, yeah. Ah, there you go. Type is much better. So yeah, this is the. Oh, what about this one? Ah, damn it. Jewels? No, wait. That rare maybe. No, rare is more like rarity kind of thing. Oh boy, my inventory is actually quite full. I have far too many items in here. Is it the alchemy? No, it's just 8. Is it this? No. There's something in here that weighs a ton. I think it's the armor. Okay, that's 12. The arrows maybe? No. Like something in... Oh, no, wait a minute. It's none of those. It's just the sheer amount of stuff. That's just it. Alright, let's just bring all of those things in there. What about this one? Spider step boost. This was supposed to go into the special magical bag, which this one? Okay, like this could be useful, but I don't know if it will be ever useful, so let's just keep it there. Good. Ah, the gold also is not. Doesn't weigh that much. What on earth weighs that much? It could just be the arrows. My other guess is that I just have too many items in there. Unnecessarily collected items. Oh, and books. Some of those. Some of them are books. And let's see. Let's take this, that dagger and that ritual diagram. That thing, lockety thing, and give it a Karlach. So, I think that is it. Oh, and the bucket, how much as well? Not that much. Okay. No, wait. I can't really sort that here. Good. When it comes to items, greenish items, what about this one? Stuff of Crohn's, rare sickness. This is... No, we are not using this, and to be honest, I don't want to carry this around with me all the time. This is where the malachites are. There has to be a name for the gemstones. Gemstones! No. Very rare? No. Legendary rare? No, this is common under weapons, camp supplies, throwables. Arrows, scrolls, potion equipment. Well, I can't look for jewels, I can't look for gemstones, but there still has to be something in there. Let's like edit. Let's add this to wares as well. Right. Right. What else we got? Grease bottle. Yeah. Iron flask. Huh. Friends and foes likely to make the form of the letter. Oh. Interesting. Don't know where I found that, but I found it. Oh, and there's also the gem for the book, which I completely forgot to use. Same thing. Flammable sniper. No. Yeah, I think we're good. So, what about this one? Camp supply items. Camp supply is not needed in there. Right click and open that up. And we are just going to take all of this. And we're going to move this in here. Right. Easy. Then we are going to open that. And we take all of this and move it in there. I think that's it. Okay, what about the keys? They don't weigh anything. Still, what about that pouch? There's stuff inside. Some racks and even more racks. Free! It's actually heavy. The devil you know, autobiography. Of whom? Can I read that? Have you ever had a good chance of your blood? Is as horrifying that? Okay, yeah. Vampires. No. Let's just sort this by type. Good. Good. Now, what am I gonna do with alchemy stuff? It's nice to be able to use potions from time to time, so that should be it. And some other greens. This particular stuff. So, what about scrolls? Yeah, how much is the scroll bag? Could be 11. No, that's not it. Yeah, that's the thing bag. It could be the 30 thingy. Yeah, an awful lot of scrolls, and it doesn't even weigh that much. So we're actually good when it comes to this. Right click open. Right click open. Right click open. So there are an awful lot of keychains over here. So we take this one. Oh no, look at that. Interesting. So, now we did some little inventory management. Very important. And also, what I have to do is I have to teleport myself. Not here, Overgrown Ruins. Is that? Could be, yes. No, Emerald Grove and yeah, it's Emerald Grove, wasn't it? Close. Yes. Okay, come on. The Blighted Village has a teleporter right in the center, right? Crossroads and Overgrown Ruins very close together too. What doesn't have a good teleporter right in the center is the Emerald Grove. and the merchants connected to it. Anyway, this episode was more about picking up threads, doing the long rest or whatever, and doing inventory management. Really have to. There you go. It takes a little bit of time. And then there was the squirrel that I can talk to. I don't know if I messed this one up or not. But alright. And then, what's this one? Return to Dammon. Yeah, the Dammon stuff was there for the Infernal Fire. Search for Halcyon in the Goblin Camp. No, wait a minute. This is not that. Oh. Goblin Camp? Goblin Camp? Oh, the whole Infernal Fire thing is already done. Okay, so that's good. So we don't need to do anything else. But what I'm still kind of interested... Wait a minute. Who of those has the best trading options here? Wait a minute. Character sheet. It would be... There, character sheet. This way. I need someone with high... Wait a minute. Is there something like bartering or something like that? Perception, survival, performance, persuasion, intimidation, deception. No, wait a bit. I thought there was something like bartering somewhere. Oh, alright. Probably not. Or maybe it's a trait.
Need anything else?
Yeah, kind of. Depends. Let's try. So, now what do we have? What do we have and what can we get? Scroll of Revivify is kind of cool. But if you...
Watch your back.
Maggots will be done.
That's actually quite interesting. I don't know if I've seen this discount number here before or not. Alright. Oh, we can... Ooh. Huh. I think they updated the system here, did they? Now you can look for stuff easier. It wares to offer. No, wait a minute. Do we have wares? No. The only one that has wares is... And I'm the one... Wait a minute. We have a discount of 4, and I did the talking, right? Liesel actually has to... what's this one? Select character... Liesel. I cannot talk to Arron if he's still in dialogue trade. Dialogue history? No, we don't need that. But it's nice.
Eager for battle.
Is the diary... diary. Is the dialogue
Need
history
anything
here?
else?
Oh, no, this is just the game menu. Okay, makes sense. So... Let's see. Discount 4%. Wait a minute. Persuasion -1.
Love to, thanks.
Persuasion -1.
Keep a blade close.
Persuasion -1. Liesel is trading. Oh. Oh. Okay. That's actually quite interesting. Very interesting indeed. So... No, wait a minute.
Taking my cue.
So we're looking for persuasion. Persuasion. Githyanki going from one 8 charisma character to the next 8 charisma character. It's actually kind of funny that no charisma. Yeah, we need Astarion. But what's more important is the persuasion thing. Persuasion. There you go. That's the thing. Turn on the charm, coax, and cajole. Would be nice if you actually get some more info on that one. So we have persuasion -1. Alright. Yeah, because we have 8 points. And this is a bonus star thingy. So yeah, Astarion is a good one. That's the tag I was looking for exactly. Yes. Yeah, Astarion. Good.
Well, hello.
Astarion does the trading. Nice.
Refugees, adventurers, no one in years, and suddenly we're overwhelmed. Well met. And thank you for beating back those goblins. Most brave of you. Is there anything you need? Act fast if you do. The ritual will be complete before too long.
Right. Are you really looking down the grove?
I know it's drastic, but more monsters seem to terrorize this region every day.
What monsters? I mean, we've pretty much taken care of most of them so far. Except for the one further in the goblin camp, if there are any more. But anyway, what about the people here?
We druids will be safe. As for those that took refuge here, well, may Sylvanas guard them as they continue their travels.
Wait a minute, you're a druid? I thought you were just a normal merchant, but okay. We druids. Huh. I just said the region overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves. They, the monsters? Or they... Wait, what? Who is they? You just said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves. The monsters? Times high stakes, I understand. Well, I can stand their point of view, definitely. But it's always good to have as many people, to back you up as possible. Seems like most are tieflings. Maybe fine, they have devilish powers. This is a misconception. Yeah. Actually, it's a misconception that even if you see it in a positive way, makes them worse off. And with them, I mean the tieflings, because you think that they have powers, but they don't, and you say, they can just survive out there in the open, right? But because of this being a misconception, they are all on their own, and they pretty much have bad survival outcomes. So, by people thinking that one might be very powerful, if it's not, could backfire. Interesting. It's like saying that, oh, the hero is strong enough to fight the dragon. Yeah, you can go forward. Here's a cave. Here's a sword. You can do this. You're gonna be good. Yeah. You could be overloaded with a bit too much of a burden in this case. So, I just said the region's overrun by monsters. They won't survive by themselves. This is also a misconception. Or we are getting to conclusions again. We don't know if they survive or not, but their chances of survival are reduced, if anything.
As I said, it's a drastic measure, but the survival of the grove is paramount. There just aren't enough supplies to support everyone.
Eh? Isn't he selling supplies?
Just some bits and bobs I no longer need.
Wait a minute. What if we were to sell him camp supplies? Wouldn't that result in the grove being better off? Discount minus 9%. There you go. Persuasion plus 2. Right. And all of the items that he has are somewhat uninteresting. What was that again? Red dye. How much is that worth even? 14. It's actually quite cheap. I thought it was more expensive. Sea green dye. Because it's 5 units. But no, we're not dyeing our armor because we are going to get that stuff. We're going to change that very often anyway. So, something to keep in mind. 17. Wait a minute. What's 17 armor and what is it? It is heavy armor. No. What I'm actually looking for is very good medium armor because... No, wait. Light armor, actually, not medium. But there are armor types that give you full dexterity bonuses. And the dexterity bonus is a proficiency thing. What was it? Anyway, so dexterity is an additional bonus to armor class. So kind of you can consider this as like evasion also. It gets added to just the sheer strength of the metal. And if it's a special armor, then all of a sudden you get more of those dexterity bonuses added to it. It's usually limited to 2, like this medium armor over here, but you can find better stuff later on. I was already looking into it because I wanted to maximize that, and I was like, yeah, okay. I know that I can find it somewhere, and there's probably some kind of merchant that sells not the best armor, but pretty good ones for a decent amount of gold. And this is actually what I'm looking for. I'm not trying to maximize it. Oh, what's this one? Drink to enter a bloodlust once per turn. When you kill a foe, you gain 5 temporary hit points and an additional action. Replaces effects from other elixirs when drunk until long rest. Oh, this is amazing. Why does he have elixir of bloodlust? I am going to get this one. But I think I have to go into like the Baldur system. So at where's to offer? Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, this is so good that they... Yeah, they definitely changed the trading system. This is amazing. Whatever patch this was on, it's definitely a good change. Because now you don't have to, like, stop... Like, at least you can start the interaction with the character you want to trade as, right? And the trading happens. And you can actually trade for other people, right? You can put your hands in the inventory of Karlach, for example, and you can do this, right? And then we're going to... Oh, okay, good. So switching characters, are you sure you want to switch in a trade will resist your offer? Why? Why can't I just take the... Okay. They didn't make it perfect, the trading thingy, but still. Offer value 220. I could even this out with money, or do we have some kind of interesting items? So we're definitely going to take... If I right-click that, do I get it? If I double-click that, what would happen? Okay, it just gets over here. Because sometimes it makes the trade instant, and sometimes it doesn't. Because what we can do is we can move items from here to there, and all of a sudden they changed hands accidentally, and you can't get them back. Oh, potions, yes. All of them. And... Oh, we are not even... Githyanki longsword. Wait a minute. 1 to 10. Githyanki... Did I say? Yeah, I think I sold it. Speedy rapier. Speedy rapier because... Oh, come on! Because we just use the inventory of Karlach, but we do not compare with Karlach. Let's see. Eh? Did the Githyanki longsword just change? And I think it just changed. Wait a minute. Yeah, it just changed. The damage was 1 to 10, and now all of a sudden it's 5 to 14. So there happened something in the background the moment I switched the... That's weird. I think... Yeah, because it was comparing it to Astarion. Right? And then I said, yeah, Karlach, and now it's Karlach. What's going on? This is weird. Okay. Let's just say something else. Let's say I want to compare it to Liesel and her Githyanki sword. Uh-huh. Like that, for example? Nah? Kinda weird. Okay, maybe it's a time-sensitive kind of thing. That was weird. I was talking about it and the problem solved itself. It's weird when it happens. It really, really, really is weird. So, what am I gonna get? I definitely need as many arrows as I can, because this is my way of using quote-unquote magic. It's actually a really cool idea, right? Only problem with this one is, wait a minute, so 1 turn of necrotic. Prevent your target from regaining hit points. Oh, yes. It's actually really good if you want to make sure that the boss or, I don't know, someone dies very quickly. Very nice. Acid makes it easier for me to hit them, which is also quite... Yeah, I want to get as many acid arrows as possible, so let's get this one in there. And... so, wait a minute. Scroll of Revivify. I think I'm gonna take far too long just to figure out the perfect trade. I have to make some kind of... Yeah, I have to figure out just some base way of doing a trade that is good enough, 80%, right? And then the rest of the value shouldn't really be that interesting. So, anyway, we got all of this down here, we got all of the items in there, and then I can either get the cold thingy or the arrow of fire. Arrow of fire does damage, arrow of cold does other stuff, so why don't we just do this and do that, get all of the arrows, balance the offer with money, and okay, wait. There you go, you have to click this twice. The first time the money gets into the inventory, the second time the money gets placed into the barter system. Very interesting. And the big question is... Yeah, if you don't have any money, this barter system is actually pretty good. But if you are just interested in selling the items directly, then maybe getting in different kind of inventory might be better. 5 to 14. Anyway, let's barter that thing. I want to know what this one is. 50. 14. Yeah, that's that one. And Lizelle does 6 to 15. It's actually pretty decent damage. But no. I have pretty good stuff anyway. Lizelle. Let's offer all of the wares in here. How much is that? 977. The trader will be pleased with this offer. Oh! This text is actually quite interesting. I think if I do this, his attitude will be increased a bit. But what you have to do is like give them gold first, then their attitude gets better, and then you can get all of this back again. But the thing that is kind of weird is that 977. Oh, there. Okay, good. Yeah, it's actually very. It's actually a lot. It actually is a lot. How do we right click remove? No, wait a minute. If I click on shift. There you go. This is what I wanted to do. So if I were to, I don't know, what's this one? The trader will be pleased with this offer. It still says trader will be pleased, but let's just keep it that way and see what happens here. Does this thing move? Attitude 0. Oh, look at that. Attitude 10. That's actually quite interesting. So what we can basically do is we can sell items to him and try to get as high a discount as possible.
All's well that ends.
So, what about his stuff? Nah, we're okay.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Yeah. So,
No one stopped me yet.
now my inventory. Gold is. Oh, it is always mine. Bloodlust is amazing. Definitely gonna keep that there. Arrows. Who are the ones that use arrows? I mean, he's using arrows. He can get more arrows. When it comes to acid arrows, I have 9. He can get a few more. Arrows of ice, same thing. Let's give him all of the options that there are. Good. Good. Let's just sort it by type. Done with that. Alrighty. And the only person whose inventory is maxed out is, of course, the main character. As always.
Moving in.
But at least I have 2 strong hands here. Yeah. Still need the diamond, dude. Takes very long, takes very long to do that mission.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
What? Gooks used main hand attack on makeshift. Oh no, okay, everything's good. It's a nightmare. Okay. So, do I actually want to do this iron stuff now? Actually, no. The episode is already long enough. If I do this iron stuff now, then everybody would be confused what's going on here. So let's just end this episode, which was all of... Yeah, it was more of a managerial kind of one, but... That's also what this game is all about. Inventory management and trying to get the most out of it. I don't want to talk to Damon right now. I'm gonna look at his inventory and see if anything good is in there. Some potions are there or whatever. And actually, is there a... No. Yeah. There's another trader down there. I totally forgot about that. And wait a minute. Check cave. I was down in the cave, and it has another exit, sure. But there was also something else down there. And the something else is the... there was a dude lying on the floor. And I don't know if I was talking to him before. Because sometimes I do just forget to get rid of markers on the map. I do the quest, but I still keep the markers because I forget that I placed them. And then I go to the same area again. I think that I can do something there. But I already finished everything. Anyway. So, let's end this episode right now. Until next time then. Like and subscribe as usual. Ta-ta.